Alright, what is up, YouTube? It is HPJ here. Welcome to an HPJ podcast. It is June 14th of 2026. Good weekend to everyone. I know it's going to be crazy though because we are already halfway through the month of June, which means we are halfway through the year of 2026. Can you believe that? It is halfway through 2026. I still can't believe it. But we got a lot to talk about today because there's so many things going on. First off, I just want to give a shout out to Duplo Block. I am listening to their version of Autumn Plains from Spyro 2, slowed and pitched down by 10 speed, which makes sense because I can literally hear it like in the music. It's definitely the Autumn Plains. Two, Spyro has some of the best background music that I've heard that you literally can just fall asleep to. You can meditate to. Like Stuart Copeland, you ate and you did not leave one single crumb when it came to this Spyro soundtrack. One, two, three, and I can even say for even Spyro Into the Dragonfly has some really good music too. I mean, honestly, I've also been listening to like some of the older, like the other Spyro game stuff. They're not bad, but you can really tell when someone's putting effort into making music and when someone is just trying to get a check. Because there are some that are really good and there are some of them that are just like, you don't know your fans very well. And I wish you did, and I wish Spyro would have stayed with Insomniac and they would have grown. And not the legalities that happened with Spyro. So, what is up with this week? How's everything been? Well, let me just start off with the first thing. My phone has been officially fixed. Clap it up, everybody. Yes, my phone is fixed. But I am down $300. I am literally down $300. So let me talk about what happened yesterday. So yesterday was the 13th of June. And as people have heard on Instagram and probably a little earlier than that, the screen to my Galaxy S23 Ultra cracked because I dropped it and it had hit something and then it hit something again. And it cracked the entire screen. This was a $200 to $300 job that had to be done. I could not find it any cheaper, and everyone was running around screaming, "Oh, this can do it for like 70 or 80." Here's the thing. I have a phone that is a high-class end phone. There is a lot of material that goes into putting together a Galaxy S23 Ultra. A lot of these Ultras, a lot of these higher-end phones are not like iPhones, which means they're going to take time, they're going to take effort, and people are going to need to know how to exactly do it, which I had to go to get the work done. So as I'm talking to the lady, she says, "Listen, we can fix your phone. We can easily fix the crack." And did an amazing job, by the way. They literally fixed my phone. My phone is back to normal. No scratches. Even the little scratches on the front of my screen are gone as well because I had some issues with the screen protector. So then on top of that, I was looking at like the overall phone. So nothing's really like not put together. Everything is put together perfectly fine. They not only fixed the top of it, which had a really weird scratch because I bought this phone pre-owned, but they also did a nice touch up to the bottom, to the top. It just looks amazing. It looks really brand new. So thank you so much to, I believe the place was Chemo on International 34th and International. They're really cool people. I think I even have a business card. I forgot where I put the business card, but hold on, it might be in my wallet. Let me find it because even then, like the whole day overall was just crazy. Let me even talk about the day before. So on Friday, the 12th, I went to Target because, yes, I'm going to still shop at Target. Don't judge me before I start judging you. And I ended up going there to go pick up some items, because I needed some snacks. I needed some here's and there's. So I go, right? And tell me why I go. And I need to throw this away. I go, or I'll keep it, or give it to my mom. She might want it. I go to pick up these little cakes, these little muffin cakes. They have no milk, no dairy. It's these little small little cake things. And I go to pick up a couple of boxes. And I notice two of the boxes that I pick up, there's the chocolate chip ones. And they have expired. Yes, I kid you not. One of them literally said May 31st of 2026. And the other one literally said June 12th of 2026. Like literally the day of, and then a whole 2 weeks ago. And I was like, oh no, not today in the name of Black Jesus. We're not doing this. So I realize it. I'm actually still in Target because I'm putting stuff into my bags so I can take them home. I go to the front and I talk to the manager. I talk to Exchange and I tell them, excuse me, I have items here that have expired, and I'm showing the guy. He said, oh my God, they are. And this one expires today. I'm like, and even then so, like, I would never sell somebody a product that literally expires today. So so the manager says, okay, let me see what's going on. Let me try to exchange this for you. And if not, we can give you your money back. I said, okay. So he runs to the back. And I'm waiting there for a couple of minutes. It's a couple other people in line. It's a very slow day at Target, ironically. So it's about a good maybe 2 to 3 minutes later. This man comes back with every one of them. Every one of them. Every one. There is literally, he's holding about 12 to 15 boxes, including the 2 he got from me. And he says, sir, I am so sorry. We will issue you not only a refund, but we will give you a $10 gift card. And we want to apologize and thank you for letting us know about these items. Because apparently somebody who was stacking them did not realize the expiration dates. So you mean to tell me for the last 2 weeks that whoever was supposed to be checking inventory, I hope they get fired. Because if you telling me that for the last 2 weeks you had all this product back there and you didn't check the inventory, and you telling me that a customer bought this and then was getting ready to go eat it, what if I ate that? Because what if I ate that? I'd have sued Target. I'd have sued Target. I'm so glad I didn't eat them. I'm so glad I did pick up that box and read that label. Something said that when I turned that box, something said, read this. And I did, and I'm glad I did. I'm so glad I did. I'm so glad I did. And I cannot believe this. I couldn't. So if you bought, was it the Good and Gathered breakfast muffins, the muffins, yeah, those, and you bought the chocolate chip ones, throw them away. Check the date. Cause if you and throw them away. Throw them all away. Throw them in the trash. Or no, don't throw them away. Go get your money back. Take them back. Tell them no. You got these. You found out they were expired. Take that shit back. Cause that is so disgraceful. That is so gross. That is so disgusting. That you would sell product like that. I said, in the name of Black Jesus. Not in the name of the Lord and the Savior and the man himself. Jesus, take the wheel. Jesus, take the wheel, because they are throwing it in the faces of the Lord's children. I'm not even spiritual like this, though. But I just, the wheel, take it. So, in the process of that, I said, okay, thank you. I don't have to deal with this. I also went to Marshall's. I picked up some little macarons. And, not macaroons. I picked up some madeleines. And did you know that I found these madeleines and these Oh, no, it was Trader Joe's. I went to Trader Joe's. I love going to Trader Joe's. Apparently, Trader Joe's have a reunion. which is crazy. But I did go to Trader Joe's, and they have some really good stuff there. And the great thing about Trader Joe's and what Trader Joe's had was some really good stuff. Because when I don't get what I get from Sprouts, I go get it from Trader Joe's. So I go between two shops, but they're very expensive. Sprouts is a lot more expensive than Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's is a little less expensive, but the quantity, you get a little more bang for your buck. Which also reminds me, I got those green onions in there. I need to start eating them. I'm going to eat them tomorrow. But it was really, really good. I got some green onions. I went and got, there was a couple other things I got, but then I had to pay like $300. So I'm like $300 out of my check for the second half of this month. I'm so pissed. So I really just have to manage my money. Which means it's going to be a weird, awkward Father's Day, because Father's Day is coming up. I really don't have that much money to be throwing around like this. Then I got to pay Nintendo for their online services. But I think I'm going to just use some of the money from my next check and then just use it on that. Because I'm not buying any cards for this month, you guys. I might have to buy them next month. So forgive me if you're still waiting for an update on some decks. But it looks like it won't be happening till July. So, and by then, July, I should be getting my vacation check as well. So, outside of that, really, let's talk about today. So today, I went to Destin Fantasy Games over in Alameda. I participated in a 6-man Digimon tournament. Did I win? No. No. 0-3. 0-3. 3 rounds of I caught them hands. I played basically War Greymon, Lucamon, and I forget what the other deck was. Oh, it was the new one. The Animal Beat deck with Marsmon. It was the Marsmon deck. Which, I forget Marsmon is one of the Olympus 1 Olympus 12. So I forget Mars, because Mars is one of the planets that's aligned with the Olympus 12. The Olympus 12 are based off of the planets, the gods, and it all has to do with Digimon Time Strangers, which I cannot wait to get that game next month. I'm going to get the special edition. Special edition like $100, so I might have to wait for that too. I'm going to have to wait on that one. But like I said, I'm not in a rush for playing a lot of video games during this summer. I need to play some, but those that I need to play I already own, so I need to go ahead and start playing them. Really, for the most part, I'm not too angry. I'm not too upset. There is just a couple, like I said, it's just a couple of things that have to be smoothed out, and once they're smoothed out, then I'm good. From there, today was really just there. I really just was like, I really entered. Thank God it was only $12. I didn't take the entry pack. What was it that I wanted? Nothing. And anything I did want was not there. So apparently I built a deck wrong for the 10,000th of a thousandth of a time. I really just should have, I don't know, maybe I should have played Sakuyamon, but then on the other hand, I don't regret playing Red Hybrid, because I know playing Red Hybrid a little more. I'm be honest with you, I should have just played the older build. And just took out cards and just put in more level 4s. Because, I don't know, playing Digimon really frustrates me, because I don't know what deck I play in Digimon that works for me. I think I just built decks because they were my favorite Digimon, and then overall, I don't know shit about this game. I really don't. And I was just like, really going in there to play a deck, and the deck did not love me, and I sure as hell guess did not love it. So after that, I pretty much just was like packing my stuff up, and then it was like, oh, you should, Joseph, you have to, we have your entry pack, keep it. You don't want it? Nope. Because I already knew what was in it, and I didn't want it. Like, I'm one of those people that I enter tournaments and stuff. I don't want the pack. Because what's the point? I'm going to open it and have to get rid of it. And then can't get rid of it. Because it's trash. And it's just like, this is why I buy singles. 8001 Aldemons are like $17 a pop. I need 4. I don't have the right tamers. No, I have the right tamers, but not enough. It's just a hot mess. I hate this shit so much. And it gets so frustrating. And I'm just like, I guess it is just what it is type of situations. But it's just like, this made me just not want to play Digimon again. Which is fine. At that point, I was just like, I just packed my stuff up and I left. It was like, it was no point in staying. So, and there's really nothing I want from any of the next sets too, because I just thought about it. I think it's like EX12 and BT26. And I'm like, oh, Tamagotchis. Have no interest in that lineup. Oh, more stuff from a show I barely watched and another show I watched for sympathy clauses. Alright, nope, I'm good. So, because I have no interest in Gamamon, I have no interest in Ruby and Rabbitmon, Dillabeatmon. I had no fucks given for Jellymon because I feel like Jellymon, Mega Amphimon, I don't like Amphimon. And we were like, well, you didn't give Amphimon a try. Yes, I did. And she was still garbage. Like, I had nothing positive to say about Amphimon. And even to this day, I was like, and now thinking about it, I didn't care about Jellymon. I didn't care about, was it Tesla Jellymon? And I didn't care about Tethysmon. I was like, oh, okay. Alright. Sure. So, yeah, that was like, I really just, at that point, I just left. I went to, because the bus system it's not even the bus system, I think it's the application for the buses. It's just been haywire for the last day or so. So I haven't really, like, I tried to use it, but I'm just like, I just find the buses, find the schedule, see how long it'll take, head to the bus stop, wait for it. When it comes, it comes. If it doesn't, just find another one. It's crazy though, because I feel like y'all invested so much money into this. Fix your shit. So maybe I need a nice, nasty little note on the page about finding the buses or what's going on with the bus app. Yeah. So after that, what is going on now? So the second Act 2 of Project Harpie is currently going up right now at the time of this recording. Simply because I was trying to upload it yesterday and then forgot about it, and then I was like, oops, I tried to upload it and then realized, yeah, you kind of had your phone worked on, so they probably had to turn your phone and stuff off, and you didn't give yourself enough time that morning to really sit down and actually, like, let it upload, because I took the time to actually do the video. I didn't take the time to upload the video because I was in, like, such a rush. Which is crazy, though, because the place didn't close till, like, 7. So I'm like, well, shit. And then I got there, I think, because I found out why it was taking so long for the buses to get there. First, there was a funeral for a nephew and an uncle that got shot prior to, because the uncle's funeral was the day before, and then the nephew's funeral was yesterday, Saturday, and then come to find out that there's some kin to my sister, which was also crazy. She didn't know them directly, like distant cousins from that side of the family type of situation. It's a longer story. But yeah, so I went with my nephew. We actually spent time together yesterday. That was really nice. We hung out, we talked, we really just got through everything. And it was nice seeing him. It was nice talking to him, getting things together with him. It was really, really nice because we haven't done that at all for a good period of time. So it was nice to finally do it. I have Some other things I need to also really try to do, but I'm not really in a rush to do it. So I should be okay. I bought a couple of other things too. I bought a drawer organizer, the little box thing with all the different bags in it, which is nice. Snack bags, sandwich bags, which some of them are smaller than they're supposed to be, which is crazy. Because I don't know who thought sandwich bags were supposed to be that small. Baby, I am a snacker. Okay, I am snacking. Okay, snack, snack, snack. Them bags is way too small. I am not a child. I'm a grown ass man. Don't give me these kid ass portions, or we will start throwing hands. So I left that be, and then, but I really got it because I really did need the additional. I didn't get the jumbo. That's what I really need. I need the jumbo bag. So I ran out of jumbo bags. So I have to get them next time. I also need to figure out how to wash my clothes, because my clothes is piling up, and I need to get that situated. And that is pretty much about it. Because I'm really not going anywhere. I've not really been out and about like that since work. So, and I'm really trying not to be out and about either. But I don't know what the Sunday's gonna look like, because it's about to be a very just, I'm not eating shit at the Father's Day event. And my brother is really working hard too, because my money is stretched tight. I had to pay $300 to get this phone fixed. That's like that time when I had to pay $400 to get my damn teeth worked on. That shit was crazy. That was half my damn check. And still had to pay all these goddamn bills. I was lucky then, because I had worked some extra hours, so it gave me a little bit of extra money. But hopefully, all this other stuff that I'm trying to do will hopefully work out in the end. So fingers crossed, that'll help me get some additional aid for getting some food and stuff. If not, I'll just figure it out. I always do. Then from there, what other things is there really to talk about? Not really much, because I really don't give a shit about the newer stuff coming out of the OCG for Bond of Bravery. I really don't. I really want to hear what the next set's gonna be. Which I heard there was something, but then I was just like, oh, okay. Well, at least I haven't even finished through Bond of Bravery, so I'm just like, oh, okay. But let's finish Joey's stuff up before we do that. And then I believe the OCG just released the Rush Duel Forbidden Limited list changes today, which from what I looked at had nothing on there for Harpie, so I'm good. If there was generic stuff changed, most of the stuff that I am buying is already generic as it is, so I really don't care about it. And then I think that's about it. And then the next week after, the OCG announced the OCG's Forbidden Limited list on the 21st. So I'm like, okay, I guess I'll look at that too. But I really am just cracking down on I'm not doing Forbidden Limited list videos, because every time I do, no one watches them, and then they just get like overlooked. So, which is like, what, 90% of my content? So I'm really just not going to be paying attention to doing those anymore, really, honestly, truthfully. I mean, I'll just do a post. Like, I'll just post it on the community tab. Be like, alright, here's your list. By the way, no video, because I'm not going to sit here and try to exert any opinions on things that clearly are just focused on meta, and not just, not on fixing the overall game issues themselves, which some people say, well, that's why they confuse the meta game. Like, fuck the meta. Because what the fuck has the meta done for you except for broken your wallet? So, I got a couple other things to do. It's almost 9 o'clock, so it might be a short podcast. I'm also opening up my tubes of toothpaste. I got some TheraBreath toothpaste and mouthwash. That's a lot of fucking money, I'll tell y'all that. I bought 2 tubes. Let's see how long these tubes last. Because they're supposed to help with deep cleaning. Alright, well, help me with some deep cleaning, because I'm trying to deep clean these teeth. I can't fix them I'm trying to keep them together. So, and then I bought some Everspring all-purpose cleaner because I needed that to help fight the germs. Fight them, Jesus. And then I am playing some more Pokemon. I am playing Pokemon Blue DX. Shoutouts to Blaze Henry for that, because I got to play that amazing game. I'm 3 badges in now, which is good. And then I was taking on Lieutenant Surge of Vermilion City. And tell me this, I was taking on Surge, right? And he threw out his Voltorb. So I threw out, my old boy, Dud Trio, right? Okay, it's like, alright, trying to catch this dig. So I dug. And then I dug under from Voltorb. And then Voltorb took neutral damage. And it say super effective or nothing. And I said, Jason did say XD changed a lot of things for certain aspects of the game. And I said, well, let me study it. And I did. And Voltorb is electric grass. Sorry, I have some candy on if I need it right now. My sugar is hitting a little bit. So, yeah. Electric grass. I was like, Hisuian Electrode and Voltorb are electric grass. Okay. I see y'all. Smart move. Because see, Voltorb at a certain level doesn't know any grass type moves yet. However, it's still level 23 Voltorb. So without level 30 Dud Trio, I still have the advantage against you. So I took it out, and it Raichu and Magneton were like a breeze. I also learned that Drowsy might be Ghost type in this ROM hack, because I think I did a normal move on Drowsy, and Drowsy was unaffected by it. And then Drowsy also used Astonish, and it was super effective. So I was like, oh yeah, you getting stabbed for that. Because I know it's a physical special split in the game as well. Because there's a lot of things I remember Jason telling me. He's like, updated movesets. Some Pokemon have type changes. Because I learned that when Mr. Mime is now psychic fighting. So I'm like, I can see that being the probable cause. But I also was like, you could have added Fairy. You don't have to be no weak ass bitch or not. Like, you could have added Fairy. It should have made so much more fucking sense. But they wanted to keep it in line with Gen 1. But if you're trying to keep it in line with Gen 1, why is a move like Astonish there? Butterfree is Bug Psychic. Which is not bad, because it means that it's not going to go down to a Thunderbolt. But it's now weak to Ghost type attacks. Which, if Astonish is there, I mean, at this point, I'm going to probably see Shadow Ball. So, I've been expecting that. I haven't gotten too farther into the game. None of the Pokemon have really changed, though. Like, in terms of where they appear. It's just merely, like, some Pokemon types are different. Some Pokemon have changed types. Like, Bellsprout is water grass. Not grass poison. So, you're now weak to just basically flying type and ice on some of them. So, luckily I still have my Pidgeotto. But once I get the Fuchsia, Pidgeotto's getting swapped out for Doduo. And Doduo is going to stay Doduo till it earns Drill Pack. And then we're going to go start spamming Drill Pack. I also remember this too. I got to go get my Magikarp out, because my Magikarp is in the daycare. And I have not checked it out yet, because I need it to be Gyarados, so then I can start, using it for a Pokemon. I do have a rare candy, because I found one on the ship. The Pokemon ship, let's also talk about that. So Pokemon, the SSN was not too bad. I got to see Staryu in there. Misty didn't have Staryu. Misty had Psyduck. It was Psyduck and Starmie. So I guess they're playing off of the Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu theme with it, which is not too bad. It's pretty cool. But like I said, I'm enjoying the game for what it is. It's just going through Generation 1 with different nuances, which is perfectly fine. I am going to go back to it after I finish this video, and because I really can't wait to do it. I think some of you are also probably expecting me to do a video on my deck profile for Digimon, and I'll try to do that as soon as possible. But it's really not going to be much different from what I'm talking about now. It's just basically going over what my matches were, what my win to lose ratio was, and then just like, alright, well, I'm changing the deck to some other things, because I can't afford all the cards that are purposely out there right now. So maybe if like I can find better alternatives or things that are easier for me to afford, then I'll just do that. But I can't afford to spend almost $60 to $70 on 4 copies of a card. I can't. The crazy thing was too, Mirai. I still have not bought those Mirai. Nope. And I'm pretty sure they have went up now because they are out of circulation. So I basically will just have to give up on building Master Ball. Like, unless they legitimately print a new Mirai Mikagura that is legitimately better than EX6s, which I highly doubt, I just cannot go for it to find a Mirai. I might maybe buy one, but I can't buy. I can't even see myself spending that much money on one card. And I believe in the past I did, because I believe I bought Lucemon for that much money. It was either Lucemon, I think it was Lucemon, and it was Holy Angemon. And that was a really good Holy Angemon. It was the on play when Digivolving. It was the on play Angemon. When you have, I think it was 3 or less security recovery +1, and then you would pair it with the Lady Devimon to Digivolve into Mastermon, and then you would activate the Mastermon setup to deal with that, to like bring out Digimon and stuff. Then I remember Angemon, Holy Angemon Ace. I remember using that too. That was already like too many ultimate level Digimons in my deck anyway, but he was a free drop. That was the other thing too. Like, the aces are really easy to like drop onto the board. So that's why I think a lot of people just preferred playing the aces, because the aces were just so easy to handle. Like, Arjuamon Ace wasn't bad, but she was like, strip your security. I'm like, no. Like, my deck strategy is to constantly manipulate my security for the better, not for the lose. Like, I'm sorry, I don't know who we're not playing the same Digimon, sorry, but I can't be doing all that. I need my team set up, so I'm already dealing with a lot of things. And I think that's also why I tried to play security control, but then even that was a hot mess. And I was just like, you know what, I'm just playing way too many things right now. So I never really find my hello balance for Digimon. It's okay, I'm too stupid to understand Digimon anyway. So I, at this point, was just like, yeah, well, I did what I could. I haven't picked up any Digimon cards since the stuff came out for ADO1, and even then I barely picked up anything. I do regret getting those Davis and Ken, but those Davis and Ken I actually ended up needing to complete the setup, so I have 4 of them now. Outside of that, really, there was really not much else from ADO1, and as I can see, there was no Yu-Gi-Oh! To be picked up, so I'm probably just going to have to, excuse me, focus on some other things, which is perfectly fine. I did realize that I had some Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards set up in my cart for TCG Player, but most of them had to be moved because people already bought them out. Yep. And price changes don't matter to me. Because people are buying them out, so people are buying them out. So, that's what ended up happening. Oh yeah. Alright, well, that's gonna wrap it up here, guys, because I'm completely tired and I got other things to do. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. The next podcast will most likely be Saturday the 20th. Unless I decide to want to do it for Father's Day, which might potentially happen. Okay, of course. Anyway, It is 9 o'clock now. I'm going to wrap up the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit the notification bell. And I will catch you all next time. HPJ signing out. Bye-bye.